Why did you kick me? If you were not sent to reap for a further vengeance from Monteperti, why do you add this to my other torment?
Master, grant me a moment's pause to rid myself of doubt concerning this one. Then you may hurry me at your own pace. Who are you who curses others so?
And who are you who go through the dead larder of Antenora, kicking the cheeks of others so hard that were you alive, you could not kick harder?
I am alive, and if you seek fame, it may be precious to you above all else that my notes on this descent include your name.
Exactly the opposite is my wish and hope. Let me be, for it is little you know of how to flatter on this icy slope.
Either you tell me who you are, or you won't have a hair left on your head.
Not though you snatch me bald, I swear I will not tell you my name, nor show my face. Not though you rip until my brain lies bare. Boca, what ails you so? What the hell's wrong? Isn't it bad enough to hear you bang your jaws? Must you bark too?
Now, filthy traitor, say no more. For your shame, be sure I shall bear back the true report of you.
Say anything you please, but go away. And if you do get back, don't overlook that pretty one who had so much to say just now. Here he laments the Frenchman's pride. I saw Buso de Diora, you can report, where the bad salad is kept crisp on ice. And if you are asked who else was wintering here, Veturia, whose throat was slain by Florence, is there beside you. Gianni di Solier is further down, I think, with Ganilla and Tibaldello, who opened the gates of Faenza, and let Bologna steal in with the dawn.
You there, who show so odious your hatred for that other, tell me why on this condition, that if in what you tell me you seem to have a reasonable complaint against him you devoured with such foul relish, I, knowing who you are, and his soul's pain, may speak your cause to living memory, God willing the power of speech be left again.
You ask me to renew a grief so desperate that the very thought of speaking tears my heart in two. But if my words may be a seed that bears the fruit of infamy, for him I shall weep, but tell my story through my tears. Who you may be, and by what powers you reach into this underworld, I cannot guess, but you seem to me quarantined by your speech. I am Count Ungolino. I must explain. This Reverend Grace is the Archbishop Ruggieri, who now I tell you why I gnawed his brain. That I, who trusted him, had to undergo imprisonment and death through his treachery. What you cannot know is that the lingering inhumanity of death I suffered, you shall hear in full. Then judge for yourself if he has injured me. A narrow window in that coop of stone, now called the Tower of Hunger for my sake, within which others yet must pace alone, had shown me several waning moons already between its bars. When I sleep, the evil sleep in which the veil of the future parted for me, this beast appeared as master of a hunt, chasing the wolf and his whelps across a mountain that hides Lucca from Pisa. Out in front of the starving, shrewd, and avid pack, he placed Guadagnini and Sismondi and La Franchi to point his prey. The father and sons had raced in deep course, only when they failed of breath and seemed to weaken. Then I thought I saw their flanks ripped open by the hounds, fierce teeth before the dawn. The dream still in my head, I woke and heard my sons, who were there with me, cry from their troubled sleep, asking for bread. You are cruelty itself, if you cannot keep your tears back at the thought of what forebodings stirred at my heart. And if you do not weep, at what are you used to weeping? The hour when food used to be brought drew near. They were awake now, and each was anxious from his dream's dark mood, and from the base of that horrible tower, I heard the sounds of hammers nailing up the gates. I stared at my sons, in the faces without a word. I didn't not weep. I turned stone inside, they wept. What ails you, father? You look so strange. My little Anselm, the youngest of them, cried, but I did not speak a word, nor shed a tear. Not all that day, nor all that endless night, I saw another sun appear. When a tiny ray leaped into the dark prison, and saw, staring back from their faces, the terror and wasting hunger rose suddenly together. I heard them say, Father, it would give us much less pain if you ate us. Ate you who put upon us this sorry flesh. Now strip it off again. I called to myself to spare them. Ah, hard earth, why did you not yawn open? All that day, and the next, we sat in silence. On the fourth, Gatto, the eldest, fell before me and cried, stretched at my feet upon that prison floor. Father, why don't you help me? There he stretched at my feet upon that prison floor. Father, why don't you help? There he died, just as you see me. I saw them one by one on the fifth day and the sixth. Then, already blind, I began to crawl from body to body, shaking them frantically. 2 days I called their names, and they were dead. Then fasting overcame my grief and me.